Sorry if you can hear the Roomba, he's Roombaing. Why do I still call him the Roomba? His name is Mo. Sorry if you can hear Mo. Also, I have Cleo here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Nope. Okay. So, I found some old sketchbooks, and it made me realize how my art has improved a lot. These were probably from when I was like 9 or 10, so let's just start with a random one. Okay, so we have this. Not too bad. It was supposed to be a sunset that I never finished. And this, it only goes downhill from here, okay? Because this is probably the best thing that I've found so far. I found some gay butterflies. Look at these gay butterflies. I don't know why I ever drew these, but they're gay butterflies, so, I mean, okay. Stop procrastinating, it's time to get into the actual stuff. The bad stuff, the real bad stuff. The nightmare, all the horrible drawings. It's time to get into that, right? I can't find any that I would want to show because they're all that bad. Alright, so here, these are some cats I drew back then. Look at all these awful cat drawings I did. Because at that time I was really into warrior cats, so I thought it would be fun to, you know, draw cats. Didn't turn out very well. They're all bad. They're all terrible. Not ashamed to say that. Ooh. Okay, actually, I don't know what this was, but I do like this. I don't know what I was doing here, but I think the colors are kind of cool. Alright, this is probably going to be the most embarrassing thing of all. That time I tried to draw humans. I couldn't do noses, I couldn't do faces, couldn't do necks or anything. So here, I tried to draw humans and failed miserably. Look at this. Look. This is an abomination to art. It's an abomination to art. And just for a comparison, I'm not very good now, but I'd say I'm better. This was something I did either yesterday or a few days ago, and I'd say it's better than whatever that was. I didn't color it in, and I have no intention of coloring it, but my bed is so creaky. I think I have some fully colored things too. Yeah, like this. When I was experimenting with textures and clothes. Like this stuff in this tiny sketchbook, this is way more recent stuff. This one was when I was practicing drawing like dresses and skirts. And this was what I did on the next page. Which I'm pretty proud of that. But enough of my new art that's actually kind of decent. I don't think I want to look through this sketchbook anymore because it's such a nightmare. Pink snake and red snake, true friends. Pink, what's wrong? People are scared of me because I am a snake. Nah, I think they're just jealous because of how cute you are. I thought that was funny, okay? Back then, I thought this was funny. It's not funny. I can't do funny. Anyway, and enough of that. Next. This isn't any better. This is the next sketchbook. This is a cat. At this time, I was having problems drawing the other leg, so as you can see, I only did one back leg. Okay? Abomination to art. This was the same with dragons. Look what I did to this portrait. He's only got one hind leg. Okay, that was kind of good. I was also really into Wings of Fire at this time, and I made a character. It was called Fathead. It was a sea wing, and I'm pretty sure the actual name of the fish is pronounced like Fathead or something, but I'm laughing at this, okay? Hi, what's your name? Fathead. Your parents really hated you, didn't they? Shut up. And I know that the art in general, it's bad, but I think the idea was funny, even now. Running out of time, so more. I could also do a part 2, like a normal sane person. I think this was the one I was just going through. Okay. I already did those two. Some other art, and as you can see, again, only one hind leg. Because why would I add 2, you know? And hey, look, I actually added 2 hind legs on this one. On this Warrior Cat's Outsea. I don't even remember who Thunderleaf is. More one hind leg stuff going on. And a wolf I drew, which I'm not going to show because it used a reference, and the artist that I referenced apparently doesn't like, you know, that being shown online, so. Yeah, look at that. And for comparison, I'm actually going to draw a cat right now because I don't think I have any cats in this sketchbook, so just do that right away, real quick. I don't like drawing in front of people, but you can't see the drawing process, so. And here's just a really quick, messy sketch that I did right now of a cat. And it's not very good. If I actually spent time on it, I'm sure it would be better, but this is just all I've got right now. It looks way too human because I've been practicing humans, so. Yeah. Anyway, I think there's one more old sketchbook I want to go through, and I might have to make a part 2 of this because I only have 15 minutes. This is how I used to draw dragons. As you can see, more me absolutely destroying Wings of Fire. Because why would I actually try to focus on dragon anatomy? No, because why would I do that? There's actually some good stuff in here, but I remember I would always make my Wings of Fire and Warrior Cats OC is like super overpowered. But the art wasn't that bad, so I think that's a win. As you can see, the tail going around, but the face was fine, so I don't really read Wings of Fire anymore. I don't read fiction in general. And I think, yeah, that's about it. And for comparison, let's see any new art I've done. Undertale. I did more Undertale, I swear. More Undertale. Even more Undertale. This fox thing. I actually really like this fox worm. I love it so much. I've drawn so many of these. Okay. How to cat. No, you don't sit in front of the door. You don't sit behind the door. You sit in the middle of the door to ask if you want to be let in or let out. I drew a popsicle. I drew. This was the original foxworm thing that I drew. Also, here are some fat birds and more foxes because I like foxes. Here's a bird genie. Round cats. Anthropomorphic moth that I never finished, and if I showed this anyway at school, I'd immediately be called a furry. I did not do a good waste on that. Hey! Do you remember this guy? Do you remember him? Yeah? You remember the Noodle Soup Goose? Do you remember that one? That's me. Got a noodle. Look at that noodle. He's got a noodle. Other stuff I've already shown off. Yeah, that's new art that's old art compared to the new art that I have. And I would have made this video a lot less fast-paced if I didn't have a limited amount of time, but Cleo, when you sit in my room and I start recording, you know that you have to be in here at least once. It's the law. And what do you have to say, Cleo? Are you gonna say bye? Do a dance. Do a dance. Okay, I think she's sick of me now, so that's all for now. Bye.